Since the invention of prosthetics in 1863, the technology has completely transformed from just aesthetic appeal to full function. These advances have now stepped out of the lab and into day-to-day life.
I work at OrthoFit Brace and Limb. I'm a patient advocate, speak with new amputees, old amputees, just trials and tribulations of being an amputee and what comes with it.
Being able to connect with patients through his profession has given David an outlet to help others with his unique insight. But this passion is personal.
I was standing behind the truck, putting up chemicals, and a car slammed in the back of the truck, crushed me between the two. That's how I lost my leg.
David was an avid athlete his entire childhood, and this devastating accident could have left him hopeless.
I played soccer pretty much my whole life before that, so losing my leg was huge. I thought life was over.
But he knew this accident wouldn't halt his athletic journey.
He's always had a very positive outlook on it. Once he had the accident, he wasn't the type of person to lay in bed and mope. He got out and he did things, which is why he's an inspiration to other amputees, people in his situation, because they look at him and they're like, he walks normal. He walks just like someone that has two legs.
With his road to recovery taking the better part of a year, David experienced some challenging moments learning how to just function with his new leg. But then a chance encounter proved to be a 1 in a million opportunity that would give him back a piece of his past passion.
A man came into my hospital room after my surgery and asked me if I was interested in continuing being an athlete. And I jumped at it. I just have a competitive nature and needed something else to fill that void.
David began playing wheelchair basketball, receiving a full-ride scholarship to the University of Texas. His road to the big leagues eventually led him back home to the Queen City, where he played for the Charlotte Rollin' Hornets, continuing to inspire his teammates.
David's attitude is a very infectious one, and it really raises the level of play of everyone. I remember kind of the intensity with which he plays is pretty unmatched to anything that I've ever seen. He's a pretty intense guy. So that's one of my first memories, and that's been a lasting memory of David.
Even after his successful sports career, David still sought a satisfying profession.
So 20 years ago when I lost my leg, I wanted nothing to do with the medical field. 19 years later, I gave in and decided that it was time for me to get into prosthetics. I don't feel like I've worked a day since I started with them. I love what I do now, helping amputees.
Through his career on and off the court, David knew his life had changed for the better. For Student Television Network and the Buzz TV, I'm Grayson Smith.